If you think your English is bad, listen to this. Enrique came to the United States as a teenager. He could barely speak English. Today, he is a famous professor and scientist. So if Enrique could learn English, you can too. Enrique was born in Cuba. His family left Cuba and came to Miami, Florida. He was about 15 years old when he started school in America. There was one very big problem. Enrique did not speak English. He knew only a few words. Hello, how are you? John is a boy. Mary is a girl. That was almost everything. Now imagine his first day of school. Enrique walks into the school. A teacher smiles at him. Good morning. Enrique freezes. He thinks, good? What? So he smiles and says, hello, how are you? The teacher says, I'm good. How are you? Enrique smiles again. Hello, how are you? The teacher looks confused. Enrique walks away. Then he sees a girl. She smiles at him. Enrique wants to talk to her, but there's one problem. He knows about 5 English sentences, but he thinks, puedo hacerlo, I can do this. He walks over. Hello, how are you? She says, I'm good. What's your name? Enrique understands nothing. Nada. He panics. His brain looks for any English sentence it can find. And then finally he remembers one. He looks at the girl and he says, Mary is a girl. The girl looks at him and says, what? Enrique gets a little more nervous. So he tries another sentence. John is a boy. Now the girl is really confused. She says, okay, and walks away. Enrique probably wanted to disappear in this moment, but instead he knew he had to continue. He had to continue learning English because this was only the beginning for him. Every day he learned a little more. His teacher would hold up an object. This is a pencil. Pencil. This is a pen. Pen. This is an eraser. Eraser. He looked around the classroom. Notebook, scissors, calculator, whiteboard, computer. Then he learned words at home. Alarm clock. Every morning he heard, good morning. And then later, good afternoon. And at night, good evening. Little by little, English stopped sounding like noise. He started understanding words, then sentences, then conversations, and Enrique discovered something else. He was very good at math and science. Math didn't care what language he spoke. 2 plus 2 was always 4. His teachers saw that he was smart, and they pushed him. And Enrique kept studying. He kept learning English. And eventually, the teenager who came to America knowing almost no English went to Princeton University. Later, he earned his PhD from Stanford University, and he became a professor and scientist. Think about that. He started with, "Hello, how are you?" And John is a boy, Mary is a girl. So if you only know good morning, good afternoon, hi, how are you? Do not be embarrassed. This is where you start. Today, you learn pencil. Tomorrow, notebook. Then, computer. One word. Then another word. Then another. Because nobody wakes up one morning knowing English perfectly. You learn it little by little. And if Enrique could start with, "Hello, how are you?" and become a professor, you can learn English too. Now tell me your story. Did you come to the United States without speaking English? What happened on your first day? And how did you learn? Tell me in the comments